Hey, how's it going? I'm Ago271, but you can call me Julie, and it's like 2 a.m. as of recording this. Yay! It was my birthday. As of recording this, my birthday has passed. But it's been a while since I've done a video like this. I think the last time I've done a video like this was years ago, actually. That's crazy. That's crazy. The reason why I'm saying it's crazy, it's because on the 5th of July, it's my channel's anniversary! I've been in here for a while, since like 2014, but I never really kept a consistent schedule, and I'm glad I am. It's great to finally be, you know, get my creative juices flowing. I'm literally going off with no script. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's 2 a.m. Did I say that already? I think I did. So what's gonna happen is that I asked you guys for some questions on Twitter and on Instagram, and you guys gave me really good questions. And if you stick here long enough, then you'll hear about a whole 1K fan art thing going on Instagram, because I hit 1K followers. Yay! I didn't expect to like get this far, to be honest. Okay, funny story before we get into the Q&A. I actually hit 1K before. Then all of a sudden I lost followers. So I hit 1K again. I don't know, it's weird hitting 1K twice. But I'm honestly really thankful that all of you have stuck with me since the beginning, because I really wasn't expecting to bring my channel this far. Even though you guys are a small community, like I know it's most of you watching are my close friends, and I'm really glad that you guys are here. I really do want to take this opportunity to thank everyone that's greeted me on my birthday, all the people that I've met in my life that have been there with me, all the people I've met during this whole pandemic. You guys, I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for loving and supporting me. And before this gets any more emotional than it already is, because I'm about to cry. And I don't want to cry. Let's jump into the Q&A. So I'm gonna I'm gonna answer questions that have been asked on Instagram. Rin Kamisuki, hi Rin, asked, what made you start voice acting? And also, why are you so freaking hot? To answer the first question, I've always wanted to voice act for the longest time. I remember growing up and watching, if you guys know the anime Bakugan Battle Brawlers, I grew up watching that on Cartoon Network, and I've always imitated Julie's voice. There's a character named Julie, I know, funny, ironic. I've always imitated her voice because her voice was so high-pitched and squeaky, and then over time I realized I've been doing that to every single cartoon, every single show, every single animated movie that I've ever watched. I end up imitating their voices, and I was like, I actually want to get into voice acting, maybe like as a hobby, but like not taking it like seriously to the point where I'd make videos about it and like audition through a casting call. Yeah, and to and to continue. I'm word vomiting at the moment. I'm sorry. Because of the second part of the question. Also, why you so freaking? First of all, I'm not. But in the literal sense, I am, because it's dying degrees Celsius here where I am. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Next question. This is from Cookie Jr. _ I don't have any good question to ask, so I'll just ask you if you accept my love and support, Borahe. Aww, I will accept your love and support, and I will give you love and support back. Angie__ hey Angie, asks, what do you think you'll be doing when you're 20 next year? Girl, I don't know. I don't know what the future has in store for me. I just know that I'll probably still be making art and videos, and will still be voice acting and screaming into my mic while playing video games or some stuff. Then from Sour Sweater, hello. Do you have any plans on making original music in the future? Yes, actually, I have a few songs, like lyrics written down. It's just composing and producing. I'm still learning. I'm still working. It's in the making. Still figuring out melody and all that stuff and chord progressions, but yeah, I do have plans. It's not gonna come out anytime soon. Don't expect it. It's probably gonna come out in like a decade. because I don't really, know where to start. All I have are lyrics and a melody for some of them, but I have like a ton of songs written, and I am very excited to actually turn them into songs. Produce songs that I released under my own name. I'm excited. But don't expect it in the near future. And then moving on to Twitter. So what the snail asks, what has been your biggest inspiration in your art journey so far? Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. I've answered this on Twitter. I replied to your question on Twitter, and because I forgot I was doing a Q&A, so I'm gonna answer it here. My biggest inspiration was obviously anime. But as of late, it's been weirdly enough, I hope you guys don't find me weird, ball jointed dolls. Like my style changed because I wanted to change, because back then, if you guys were following me like since like, I don't know, 2014 onwards, you would have seen that my style back then was very anime, and then it suddenly changed into semi-realistic, sort of, like, yeah. The main reason for that was because I was so into like ball jointed dolls, and it was also because I kind of wanted to explore different kinds of illustration, if that makes sense, different like art styles and stuff. And I've always wanted to change my style because when I was getting into this, all started because I was getting into digital art. And when was that? That was like 2015 when I was getting into digital art, and I was so tired of layers. I was so tired of layers. I never understood using layers. I tried for the life of me to understand layers and keeping them there and not... And I just ended up saying, you know what? I started off as a traditional artist. Let's translate that into digital art and paint. So... yeah, in terms of my style, yes, ball jointed dolls. If you guys haven't seen all of these like BJD artists and stuff, and like all the types of BJDs out there, you would know, like you would see like the similarities in my style. Like for example, the huge eyes, the small mouths, the airbrush like sort of effect, like that. Yeah, I was inspired by ball jointed dolls. So yeah, so. This question comes from Jess_Liveras. Hi, Jess. What's the hardest and most shocking thing you've encountered in the voiceover community as well as the artist community? Oh, honey. I don't... this is not gonna... a lot. I'm gonna start with the artist community because I've been in there the longest, and I've been in different kinds of artist communities, such as art clubs. Hello to all of my art club peeps out there. And yeah, that's where I started off in the artist community. But let's just say, because, and this goes for the voiceover community too. There's a lot of tea and drama, and I don't want to be a tea. I don't want to spill the tea on any of these communities because I don't want this to be like a tea channel. So I'm just gonna say there's a lot of tea. That's a shocking thing. That's the shocking and hardest thing I've encountered. There's a lot of tea and drama that I didn't expect to get dragged into. Like I got dragged into it. So that's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions. Thank you guys so much for asking like questions, even though it's just a few. I'm really glad that I get to interact with you guys. I love interacting with all of you. This is why I post a lot of polls on Instagram. And yeah, I love interacting with you guys. I like talking with you guys. I like making friends. So since you've come this far, let's talk about that 1K follower fan art challenge. It's not even a challenge. I hope it's not gonna be a challenge. Contest? That's what I called it, right? A contest on Instagram. So the rule, so all you have to do is draw my persona. That's all you have to do. The rules go as following. You must be following me on Instagram. You must your account must be public because I really do want to see your art, guys. I really do. No NSFW or gore because no, I gotta put this on public. And you can change whatever my persona wears, but just make sure they still look like Zuta. And last of all, have fun. So you guys are really gonna like the prizes. I hope you do. Fully rendered art, which is whole body, which will include a background and your character or OC of choice, and your art that you'll submit will be my YouTube and Instagram profile picture. Then for second place, it will be a waist up, fully detailed and rendered art of your character and OC of choice. Well, character and or. Then third place will be a portrait of your character or OC. Then fourth place will be fully rendered chibi art. And please do participate because all of your art that you submit will be a part of my YouTube banner. And because I really want to show everyone's art off, because I know that most of you guys are artists. I know. I know most of you can draw. I know most of you can do art. And I really want to showcase that. I really want to show you guys off because you guys are awesome and I love you guys. The deadline will be on August 2nd. And if you do need an extension, just DM me before then and I will grant a 1 week extension. So yeah. I don't really have a script. I never really do. I usually would write bullet points, but nothing. You know? I sit here like, what do I talk about with you guys? But then I just realized I can talk about anything with you because I love you all. Yeah. I hope you guys like the level 19 art that I made. It's of Zuta. When was the last time I made level up art? That was way back when I turned 17? Did I turn 17? I think I did turn 17 or 18, not really sure. But it's a huge glow up. I'm really proud of my art improvement. Let's talk about goals. Let's talk about goals of being 19. I want to be able to showcase more art, showcase more what I can do, improve on my voice acting because I just started and I really do want to improve and get serious about it. Work on singing and that original music that Sour Sweater was asking about. And yeah, that's pretty much all my goals. I just want to have a good year this year and I hope all of you guys do have a good year too. I wish you all a really good day, afternoon, morning, evening, night. Well, it was really fun talking with you guys, but I gotta go. Chunga!